I had a bad feeling about it from the start. I should never have done it.
Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? I have found things it can do I've never heard anyone talk about.
I'm like nervous now, you know? Good morning, guys. It's Sunday and I'm cleaning up my place and then we're gonna have a chill day. It's cloudy out. Gonna do some sewing tutorials. I think gonna try later. Do a take an everything shower. Just, it's gonna be a nice cozy day. So let's have a cozy day. Starting off with cleaning. Clear off this little area. Freshly everything showered. Now we're actually gonna meal prep. I never do this, but I have this packet of chorizo and I wanna make breakfast burritos and it's such a big packet. I should probably just make some for the whole week that I can reheat. So that's what we're gonna do. I feel like that'll be so yummy. Every time I get a breakfast burrito somewhere, if they have chorizo, I know it's gonna be so good. I'm also gonna make a buffalo chicken dip that I'm gonna have for dinner with celery. It'll be like a girl dinner, but it's gonna be super yummy. Okay, so we've got 8 tortillas. We'll do like, honestly, a lot of eggs. Oh, I hope I get that townhouse so I can have a garden. I was like, oh, I put this on like plants outside because I know it kind of like is nutrition to like plants. Fingers crossed. I'm supposed to like hear something today from the agent. I don't think I'm gonna hear if I get it or not, but she was basically saying to like go over my offer. I tried to get some of the oil out. Let's add in the egg. It's kind of funny how it's like, I wanted it to be mostly egg and a little chorizo, but it ended up being a lot of chorizo and a little bit of egg, but that's okay. Next time I'll just do less, but dang, 1 packet of chorizo is like a lot. I would love host my friends and make breakfast burritos, like pre-make them, but like keep them warm in the oven or something, because I feel like you can make a ton of them pretty easily. Breakfast food in general, I think is pretty easy to make, although I've never made a breakfast burrito, and these are gonna be like mini little taco burrito things. This will be delicious, I think. We gotta throw cheese on there, of course, though I feel like it's probably like rich enough. We're going for taste, not health. Next time I'll try a healthy breakfast burrito. I'll like figure out a way to make one healthier. Gonna put it all on a plate and wrap it in foil so that it stays hot while I heat up the little shell, the like taco shell things. So much food, oh my gosh. This is insane, actually. Oh my god, I should like offer one to Lauren. Maybe my neighbor, maybe I'll give him one. Let's just sample this. That's so good. Wow. Oh my god, this is gonna be the best burrito I've ever made. I've never done chorizo before. I just saw it when I was ordering my Whole Foods order. And I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. Let me try that. TikTok taught me how to roll the burrito and I made these mini ones, and I'm sorry, is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? This mini breakfast burrito, I was like, oh my god. So I saved some as tacos and saved the rest as little mini burritos. Okay, I heard that this will like revive my pan. See how it's all like marked up? So let's give it a go. This is the best breakfast tacos I've ever made. Wow. Okay, that thrift store actually had a lot of good stuff. They had a lot of like Aritzia. I got 2 yellow clothing items. One I think we can turn into a tube top, and the other one I'm not totally sure yet, but I like the colors. It's very trendy right now. We'll see if we can upcycle it into something fun, and if I mess it up, they were like $5 each, so it's not a big deal. All right, we're gonna finish making this buffalo chicken dip before I try to sew. Okay guys, so my microphone had a little mishap here, but I decided to try and turn this yellow hoodie that I thrifted for like $5 into a tube top with my sewing machine. So this is my first little project and it was actually really fun. And it's a pretty simple one. I basically just cut it, sewed the sides together, and then hemmed it so there were no raw edges. And you know, it's not perfect, but it actually looks really good. If you don't look up close, it looks like just something you would buy. And I love the color. Like, this is something I would buy, so I'm really happy with it. Good Good morning, guys. Sometimes I feel like my life is a constant cycle of clearing this off and then it getting messed up again and then clearing it off again. But I got a couple things in the mail for a brand deal I'm doing. It's with Quince for my main channel, so I'll open it up. So they came in different packages. This first one is a home decor piece. Basically, I'm working them into the parks video I've been working on for a month. The video about why billionaires don't donate anymore, whatever. So I'm gonna have a picnic in it. So I got some cute picnic stuff and some cute outfits to like really naturally integrate it into the video. I'm excited. I think it'll be like a really fun integration to film and just like fit the video well. So I got these glasses. So cute. Imagine a mocktail or a margarita in this. It's just really pretty. Box of 6 of these. I feel like I wouldn't normally probably take this to a picnic. It's better for like at home, but for the shot for the picnic, I will take them, but normally I wouldn't bring glass per se, but I just think they're really pretty. Really pretty. I like when cardigans button all the way to the top. You can unbutton the other buttons. It's Mongolian cashmere. They have like the best prices for cashmere. It's a little cardigan. I like wearing them like this. I think it's cute looking. This one is 100% organic cotton, so I like that it doesn't have any polyester. I always look at the materials on things. Like sometimes I will buy polyester stuff, but I try to not. And Quince does have a lot of stuff that's like not polyester, so I like that. Like they have a lot of cashmere, wool, silk, like the most affordable, honestly. I like that it's pretty lightweight because I have some cardigans that are like, they're such a thick knit and they look so bulky that I find them to be not very flattering. So I like that this one, it's like a lighter weight, so it still looks, you know, just like chill. So really cute. I'll link all this stuff if you guys are interested. All right, guys, the meal prep tacos look great. They look just as good as they did yesterday. This was a great idea. Very glad I did this. Meal prepping, I'm gonna start doing that. Okay, guys, I've just been doing a little bit of editing and setting things up. I'm gonna go film my Instagram reel that is for Snapdragon. I'm really excited about the concept I came up with. So basically in the reel, I'm gonna use AI to add all these cool elements, and then we're gonna cut to how I did it on the Snapdragon powered laptop. So it's kind of interesting because Snapdragon makes the chip. They make the chip in like a bunch of laptops, a bunch of computers. So the brand deal isn't even necessarily for the laptop exactly. It's like for Snapdragon, the chips and like those powered products. So it's like, obviously I'm gonna do the editing on the laptop and it has really good battery life. So we'll go to the park for this one. That's the plan. Little update on the townhouse situation. The listing agent called me yesterday and said that my offer expired on Sunday. Today's Monday. Okay, the seller wants to wait until Tuesday to see if any other offers come in. And you know what? I'm kind of like, I made a good offer. I offered above asking with no buyer's agent commission. Like, it's a good offer. The housing market's weird right now. People are spooked. Like, if they don't want to take it, if they do wait till Tuesday, I'm actually gonna lower my offer because that means so I think I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow because that gives me a little more leverage in a way. I'm not as eager as they are, and I feel like when you're negotiating something, that's when you can win. I guess we'll see. I'm also pretty busy. Like, my to-do list today there's a lot I'm trying to get done, so I'm like, I'll just deal with it tomorrow because I think that will actually kind of put me in a better spot anyway. Let's go film this. Also, just have to say I love my outfit today and I'm so happy with how it turned out and proud of myself for making this. Definitely gonna be making more stuff in the future. Stay tuned. I'm gonna take more classes and watch more YouTube tutorials because like this is such a basic thing, but I know like it'd be cool to make something with pockets, a zipper, buttons, like little cardigans, just cute stuff. Like I just want to make my own sets, like find cool fabric and make my own stuff. It just seems so fun. Okay, let's go film. So I'm at the park getting a shot for my Instagram reel and the audio issues. Sometimes, my gosh, first a siren and then someone started, I think, with a leaf blower. And it was kind of windy, so you get the trees rustling. Sometimes it's just like that. Some days the audio is working for me, and some days it's like you got to stop every 5 seconds and then reshoot it, but we'll get it eventually. For Lauren's birthday, I got her an Italy cooking class. I've been wanting to do this for so long, so I was like, I'm getting it, so we actually do it. So I booked it for me too. That's the gift. We're gonna learn how to make gnocchi. Let's go. We're gonna get a Waymo. We're gonna take a Waymo there because Lauren has never been in one. I'm like, how have you not been in one? In the Waymo. So we're stopping at Lauren's and then off to Italy. ready. Got some stuff we need to finish today, mostly editing, not super exciting. But you know what is exciting is I should hear from the listing agent today about the townhouse I put the offer in on, my expired offer. I have a strategy. We'll see how it plays out. I'm playing it cool. I'm gonna let her reach out to me because that'll mean I probably didn't get any other offers. I'll have some more leverage. Also, I should probably address this now because I keep getting so many comments about me and Sam, and I haven't really known what to say because I just don't like addressing these kinds of things on the internet, which is why when we first started dating, I didn't even confirm it for like 6 months. He was just in the vlog. But I guess it's getting to the point where I really should, because I understand how it's probably confusing to you guys. I'm not about to like put a bunch of details on the internet. I just feel like that's unnecessary. Yes, we did break up, and I feel like, you know, a lot of you figured that out. Like, it's kind of obvious. I kind of struggle with feeling like I don't need to explain myself. We don't have to like put why on the internet, but at the same time, I get how you guys wonder. And I also just think it's kind of obvious too. Long distance, you know, like is either gonna go one of two ways. The only thing I'll say is there was not any like wrongdoing, you know, neither of us cheated or anything. We're on good terms, honestly. Some of you guys also commented that you're like, in my last vlog, oh, you obviously have like a post-breakup glow up or this realization where I'm just like doing all the things I want to do. And honestly, it has nothing to do with the breakup. And a lot of these things are things that Sam had been telling me to do months ago, and I was just like too afraid to do. So it's really nothing to do with that. I think it's more of just turning 30 and every morning waking up and being like, life is short, just do what you want to do. Don't be so afraid to spend a little money. You might make some dumb decisions, but it's okay to not hold on so tightly to your money, to spend a little money, to reinvest in things like in valuing experiences and learning. And I just put the little microphone in because why not? But I'm like, also on the topic of the breakup, I just want to say, even though I'm 30, I feel like in no rush to get back out there and like date. I don't feel like that's necessary. I feel like if you're in a relationship for 3 years like I was, you should take a beat. I want to just be single for at least a year. I don't feel any pressure of like, I need to find someone because I'm 30. Like, I really don't care, but I think part of that is because like I don't really care about having kids and stuff. I guess I could see how other people would feel that pressure if that's something that they really, really want. I'm just kind of lucky in that I don't really want that, at least not right now, and maybe ever. I guess we'll see. I don't know. I am really liking that I can pour so much time into any interest I have. I'm just like pouring all my time into my friendships, my video ideas that I'm really passionate about, random hobbies I've always wanted to do. I don't know if anyone's watching and they're in a position where maybe they've gone through a breakup at 30 and they feel like behind. I don't feel behind at all. I actually feel really content with my life overall. It's just society that wants you to feel like you need to maybe do all that and like find someone, but that's when people sometimes settle. Not always, but sometimes. And I don't want to do that. You definitely can feel very fulfilled even when you're on your own. You just have to find community in other ways. The agent just called me. We don't have like solid news yet because the seller, I guess, is an accountant and it's tax day, so they don't want to make a decision. And honestly, I'm like, that's fine, I'm pretty busy today too. But I did ask her, they have 2 other offers. I think it sounded like mine is the strongest because they weren't higher than mine, but one was all cash, but I think mine could beat it. You know, I would want to renovate it, but I actually want to live in it, and they want like a really long escrow, which is not very desirable. So I'm still for sure in the running and could probably lower my price a little bit, although she said they were going to send a counter, so they might ask me for more money, which I'm like, okay, no, I'm clearly the highest offer. Take it or leave it, you know? That's the update. I'm having no problem being patient this time around. I kind of just feel like if it's meant to be, it'll be. If not, I'll find something better, and like that gives me a lot of peace. This is the background that I created. I went to a park and I added stuff that I would want a park to have, like a tennis court and all that, for this Instagram reel that I'm making. I finished the reel. It actually took a long time because I was doing these like crazy effects to it and I had to troubleshoot a lot, but we got it done. Now I want to tell you guys about something. Oh my god, this company taking advantage of me. I can't believe I haven't talked about this, but I didn't for a while because I thought I might get paid, but I just found out I'm for sure not going to. So about a year ago, probably longer now, probably a year and a half ago at this point, I did a brand deal for a company, a big company, Fortune 500 company, huge company. The brand deal is a more high maintenance one, I'll say that, which is fine. fine. I mean, some brands are like that where they just want a lot of edits. They want to get on a call beforehand. At first I didn't take it because they really were offered so low and I was like, no way. And then they doubled it and I was like, still kind of low, but at the time I hadn't done a brand deal in a while, so I was like, okay, I guess. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. I should never have done it. I agreed to make this content for them. I realized that I was gonna have to like buy stuff for this. So they were like, you have to buy these products. So I did that. I spent like $200 of my own money on this, which isn't like terrible, but like still on something I actually still use a lot, so whatever. But sent them the content. They had me do so many different versions of this. So many versions, so many edits that were so tedious and honestly really annoying to do. Most companies don't, and honestly most companies, they only get 2 rounds of edits, and then they decide to like delay it a little bit. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then they delay it even longer. It's been like a year now. Didn't let me post it because they were doing maintenance on the product. Meanwhile, you could still buy/use the product. So I don't believe them. I never got paid for it, even though I did all the work, and it was really annoying to do, actually. The reason I'm like talking about it now is because I just found out that the agency, so this isn't my agent, like love my agent, this is the brand's agent, just filed for bankruptcy. Really weird, really unusual. This really never happens. Like, I've been doing brand deals for 12 years and I've only had a couple situations where brands have been weird, like 2. And this is one of them. It's sort of just a lesson to, if you have a bad feeling about something, there's probably a reason for that. I swear it's like I knew before I even agreed to it that they were gonna be like this. These things happen from time to time, I guess. What do you guys think? Should I do something about it? I'm kind of over it because it's been months of me trying to get the money and like following up and trying to be like, should I post it now? Well, now I don't even want to post it. Alright, I'm back from tennis from making dinner. Got some Smart Sweets and we're gonna find a sewing tutorial because it's only what, like 7. So I have a couple hours, I could try and make something. Okay, so I had these pants that were an awkward length. I just cut them into a skirt. I meant to do shorts, but I made it a little too short. And I'm gonna do like hem it. It's about to be the shortest skirt ever on accident. And I did a little test right there. These I was gonna give away anyway, so it's okay if I mess it up. Let's give it a try. Definitely feeling more confident about hemming my curtains, so I think that'll be the next thing I do. I know you're supposed to use the matching color thread, but I don't have any. And this is kind of just practice anyway. Just kind of getting the hang of how this works. Yeah, I'll just finish it and we'll see. I'm not expecting it to be super great the first time I do this, honestly. And I know there's a way to do like a blind hem where you don't see that at all, but I think you need like a different type of machine or something. Well, you guys, a skirt, and it turned out so short on accident I could absolutely never wear it. I don't know how that happened because I put them on, I marked like a lot lower, and I accounted for the seam allowance, so I don't know, but whatever. Glad I tested it on these.